All right. Welcome, everyone, to this. Um,
Whatever this is.
yep. I'm going to start some music and let me know if that's too loud.
If it is too loud, you can adjust.
Great minds think alike, Troy.
Damn, we play too much.
One more second. Because that didn't work like I thought it would.
When you said music, you meant like people. Oh, there's music. Never mind.
Just some ambience so that it's not dead silence.
I'm adjusting it so it's not too loud.
Yeah, it's a touch loud for me, but I'm assuming it's coming through Roll20, so we can adjust the volume.
Yeah, there's a master music volume level setting up top of the settings menu.
Nick taught me that one because he likes to break my ears.
I do.
And everybody needs a hobby.
All right.
Also, just me, or is Max kind of quiet?
Am I?
Yeah.
I haven't turned up
Max
the
is
volume of the recording.
just this ghost, bro.
Nerves, man, nerves. All right, they're there, guys.
All right. How about now?
Hey,
Okay. Oh. So, on a very nice sunny day, clear skies, bells ringing, people going about their business, we find ourselves in the city of Neverwinter. A city of craftsmen and tradesmen and all around inclusivity as well. Very multiracial. I forgot to put that on loop. We zoom in on a castle. In the castle world. Where we see our first character eagerly awaiting their spot. Cassandra, go first.
Hey, that's me. So am I describing my character?
Yes.
So, my character is a young halfling female with a massive, puffy red ponytail and big dark circles under her eyes that seem to never go away. In spite of those, she seems to be very energetic and is looking around eagerly.
In front of you, you've already gone a little bit ways into the castle, and you are currently in a waiting room. There is a gnome behind the desk, a woman gnome behind the desk, kind of in that secretary kind of getup, fantasy fit secretary. Has her hair up in a bun and stuff like that, and looks up to you and just like, your name is Eve, right?
Yes, hello, that's me. I'm here about a job listing that I saw on a flyer, and she picks out a flyer out of her bag and slaps it onto the counter.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, you can go on through, and directs you to a door on your right.
Fantastic, have a lovely day, and she'll stroll off.
Yes, still waiting for the others. At that point, in comes Bosch.
All right then. So Bosch is fairly tall, almost you would say hulking, half orc. He is dressed. He has shorts that are green and purple striped, and a matching like kind of beret hat. He's carrying with him a comically large great axe. It walks in and is like wide-eyed, kind of smiling, looking all around. Like, oh, hi. I guess I give this to you.
Oh my, you are a big fella. Yes, yes, they're waiting for you in the next room.
All right. Thanks, lady. No, move on.
And the door opens, but unfortunately the camera is positioned a bit too high to see who it is. And it goes down and sees Jinbu.
Right? Take myself off of mute, and that works better. I mean, you could almost say that Chobu is comically large for the fact that he's an imp walking in, standing about 3.5 feet tall, quite portly in his demeanor, but dressed on the fancier side. No visible weapons. You see little water skin to his side, and he approaches the desk. Just, hey, Eva. I'm told there might be something for me to do.
It's nice to see
I'm sorry,
you
not Eve. What's
again,
her name
Jinbu.
again? My bad.
You would know this as Dolores.
Dolores. My bad. I know where I just mixed up my name. Sorry, Cassandra.
No worries.
Yes, it's good to see you again, Chilbu, after everything that happened. But yes, they're waiting for you inside.
All right. Well, in I go.
And last but certainly not least, Virgil walks in.
Virgil's currently wearing a black cloak with the hood up, but underneath is white hair sticking out from the hood, piercing red eyes, and a pale face. And he walks up and just puts the flyer on the desk.
Oh, hello there. If you hear about the job, just right there on the right.
Thank you. And he walks to the right.
Right. So all of you enter a great marble hall, red carpet lining it, and it leads up to a throne on which sits the Lord Neverember in his shining plate, blue cloak with gold trim. He's an older gentleman. He's got he's graying, so and he's kind of got like a stubble beard. And he looks down on all of you and just like, well, isn't this the motley crew? But it's good to see all you so eager to lend aid to our newest addition to our those under our care. So I'll be brief as is dire situation. You lot are to assist in the assist Phandalin in their recent troubles. Which, in case you weren't aware, a dragon has been spotted coming down from the mountains and has since moved a lot of the orc tribes down and into the area, which has been disrupting a lot of local trade and whatnot. So we're sending you as our second wave. We already sent a bit, what little town's guards we could spare, but we know that won't be enough. So you'll be on the second wagon to leave at midday. Do any of you have any questions? Or...
Eve will kind of give a little bit of a bow and be like, "Well, pardon me, my lord, but, is there someone that we should be contacting when we get to this place? Someone perhaps in the first wave that we should report in with?"
Yes. Well, you should report to the speaker of the town. Oh, what was his name? Harbin Wester. Yes, that's it. You'll find him at the hall. He should be the one giving you all of your assignments once you get there.
Fantastic, thank you, sir.
My lord, how long does it take to get there?
Should take you about a day.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good.
I'm double checking. It'll take you a day after you cross onto the Tribor Trail, but it'll take you about 2 days to get to there. So 3 days travel.
Well, that's mighty misleading there, sir. But 3 days it is.
Still sounds pretty good.
The high road is very safe. I don't expect much to go on there. It's when you turn onto Tribor that is the concerning bit. Oh, right. You probably are wondering about payments as well.
We're getting paid for this?
Well, of course. It is a job. 500 when the town is safe, plus whatever the town master might give you. I hear he's generous like that. And 100 of that will be up front to cover any supplies or of such that you might need. And a little member of the court will just kind of hand you each 100 gold. So add 100 gold to your inventory.
Wow. Master Starridge never let me carry this much money around.
And since we know we're sending you into danger, another court member comes around, this time with a crate with various bottles that all have the same red liquid in it. We'll hand each of you a potion of healing, just to be safe. So
Just the basic.
Yeah, just basic.
Mighty generous of you, my lord.
We have too much invested in Phandalin for it to fail. So, no price is too high.
Virgil asks, are you still in contact with anyone from the first wave?
No, they left yesterday.
Who did you leave in charge with them?
His name is Sildar. You can go ahead and roll a history check if you want. Yes, you've heard of Sildar. He's not quite a captain, but more of a squad leader kind of deal. Oh, what is that position called? Like a sergeant, I think?
Sergeant or lieutenant?
One of those. We'll say sergeant for now. Yes, Sergeant Sildar is the one leading the first wave. Their purpose is more to make sure that trade can recommence. you're more of a freelance kind of deal. He is our shield, you are our spear.
If we happen to run into them, you want us to send them back to you?
They have orders to come back. They will protect trade as best they can. Anything else?
I have no further questions, and he just looks down at the party.
Well then, if there's nothing else, I suggest you...
How long do we have until we leave?
It's kind of early morning right now.
Okay.
Sun's been up for probably like 2 hours. So in about 3 hours, we'd like to send you out. Meet the cart at the eastern gate. There will be handed off to you. And you are dismissed.
Bill's the first one out the court and through the doors.
He bows and quickly follows after, looking very interested in all of these people.
Yes.
See you soon, new
Yeah, I
friends.
didn't bow at all.
Chilbu will flutter away, waving, saying, "I have to say bye to the orphans." He's gone.
Okay, bye.
Jiblu, you flutter off to the orphanage, I suppose.
Chunky boy flutter, yes.
So you have 100 golds and an hour to kind of purchase any general supplies that you might want to acquire.
Okay. I think we pretty much, like, if something is in the player's manual, we could find it probably.
Yes, a lot of like general adventuring equipment. I had a link that should make this a lot easier as soon as I get it.
Cassandra, I don't know how used you are to Mac. Well, you put it Mac, so you probably already know. But we do use the chat in Discord a lot to
I
have a talk to each other and share images. Just double check it. Don't want to have you left out of our inside jokes.
I am quite familiar with Max's gifts.
Yes.
But yes, that is a picture of Chilbu that I uploaded that you see him as right now.
Oh my god, is
Right
this
now, so he has another form. Good to know. He's Frieza.
Yes, so a lot of the general adventuring gear in the player's handbook can be easily acquired. If you
I'm shopping right now.
As soon as they got out of the doors of the building, Eve would have immediately turned to everyone and been like, "So it looks like we'll be working together. Shall we go shopping for supplies as our first team activity?"
Yeah, that sounds fun. Is 100 gold a lot?
It's a fair amount, yes.
Cool. I guess I can buy some cool stuff.
Oh, how rude of me, though. First, I'll introduce myself. My name is Eve Harkett. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking, fellas?
Hi, I'm Bosch. So, like, crane way over so I can reach and shake your hand.
Eve will reach way up and grasp it with her tiny little hand. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you too. Well, I guess the little guy flew away. Rudy guy. Hi, what's your name? Did Virgil already leave? I don't know.
This half-orc speaks to you, Virgil.
Hood's still up, covering his face partially. He kind of cocks his head slightly to the right. My name is Virgil, and we must get going quickly. If you wish to follow me, fine.
Sounds like a good plan. Great to meet you, Virgil. Looking forward to working together.
A smirk comes in his face. Likewise. He turns around and slowly starts walking off to the market district.
Power walks next to him with her tiny legs, looking around, disappointed that the flying one has disappeared.
Yes. So you approach the market district. It's bustling with trade. This is a very important trade city between Waterdeep and the rest of the north. So it's fairly easy to find anything and everything. You know, stalls with fruit and meat and supplies, and just it is your oyster.
Yeah, sorry, Max. I'm looking through all most of all the stuff. So that's why I'm quiet for a little bit.
Man said, I want 3 pounds of blowgun darts.
But yes, it's a lot of basic supplies. Unless you're looking for anything especially unique, I'll say. We could probably just move on to leaving.
Do you have any cards that when I roll a d4 destroys the world?
You know, now that you mention it,
Those are my favorite.
but does anyone
Shiny Mega Charizard.
does anyone have any particular thing they want to do, or
Currently, right now, Virgil has in his shopping cart a healer's kit, a grappling hook, Whetstone,
all items easily acquired? This is a good opportunity to get any tools you might need either now or later.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me.
I'm just letting you know.
You won't do it.
I...
Oh, dude, that's a cop. Wow, okay, yeah.
God damn it, do I not have... Okay, yeah. Shelby's gonna have to run back to the fucking store. God damn it, Max.
Fly, little one, fly.
You cannot escape it.
Tried to skip the shopping episode, okay, guys? I wanted to give candy to the orphans.
You've always wanted a shopping episode. Here's your chance, right out
I
the rip.
purchased candy, and I ran to the orphans. You guys just didn't go to the candy shop, so you didn't see Chobu.
But yes, we'll say you did that easily enough while they are getting their,
Okay, yeah. It's the... I have... Oh. I have 2 sets of tools already. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I swear I didn't add it. I'll just say I bought them.
Let me see. I believe your class gets
I think they
one.
get them. Yeah.
Gets one, right?
Gets one.
And
but
then
your
I'll say I
backstory,
bought the cheaper one.
well, your backstory might give you another. Like your
Oh,
background.
okay. Well, yeah, I think that's what happened because I don't think I added extra stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I have the 2 that I need for now.
Yeah. Yeah, your alchemist supplies came from your background. And then I'm almost certain that your class.
Yeah, I have 4. I have 4 tools proficiencies, but I only have 2 of the kits.
Oh, shit, where is it?
Right. Well, I'm saying that if you wanted to pick up the tools for your other proficiencies, such as
I don't think I have to eventually. Am I wrong?
eventually, yes, but for now,
Fine, bro. They're so expensive. How much are those kits? I'm be broke. Chilpu ran out of money. Chilpu needs to save up. His class is expensive. Metagame.
It is. It's a bitch expensive, but
Yeah.
you get a lot of cool shit.
Unless my friends are
Really
gonna help
nice.
pay to keep me nice and tanky. My class is real expensive. Okay, let me take a look. Maybe I can afford one of those.
I know one of them is 25 gold.
Yeah, that's the. I already. Yeah, that's the one I already have. Maybe I could switch it out. I don't know. Whatever.
Smith
It's
tools
fine,
are 20
guys.
gold.
Okay. So I'll buy the Smith's tools, and then. How much is the alchemist kit?
I'm pretty sure it said you already had an alchemist kit.
Just a proficiency.
Oh, it gave you the proficiency of one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then alchemist. Alchemist supplies are 50 gold.
Holy.
They are the expensive babies. Like that's shit you got to go to specifically.
Y'all gonna have to make your own potions. I'm sorry.
But I'm pretty sure the reason why they are that expensive is because they give you the ability to make potions, such as healing.
Which is very expensive to buy.
I think it gives you the
damn it.
ability to make healing potions at half their market price.
Fine. I'm broke. I have no money left. Plus, I
Investment
have
will pay
purchased.
off in the end.
I have purchased these things.
Well, alright then.
And
Can I
some rope.
add?
3 days of travel rations, and that's it.
Yes, Colin?
Sorry, I was talking over Cassandra there. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of random shit, if I may.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All earrings, fishing tackle, climber's kit, a bell, a sham, a longbow, and a quiver of 20 arrows. And I'll
My
try and get
God,
you
you
total.
sound like one of my old characters. Walmart bag right there. That's all that is.
Mhm.
I can't wait to see how he uses that with his feet.
Alright.
Where the fuck is it?
The 82 total hold?
Fair enough. Just keep track of that in your sheet.
Cool.
Sean?
Sham, yeah.
Steve looks very excited at the prospect of someone else using musical instruments in this group.
Damn it. Oh no, I already have one. It's in my backstory. It's not, dude, but it's in my backstory. I can bring it, right?
Sure.
I can't afford a musical instrument right now.
You can make one.
If there's a will, there is a way.
Do it for the jam session.
It's all of my money. It's all of the rest of it.
Are you gonna ask for an IOU from somebody?
I'll be nice
I'm just gonna
and
do it.
say that
I
your
have
master
zero
left
money.
you one.
Okay, so I will bring my lyre.
Hey,
Oh man,
Where the
I've never spent that much gold ever in D&D at one time.
Easy come, easy go.
Shit.
Mhm.
This is a. And he dropped in a giant ass well for me.
Which means I
The
guess you
problem
guys
is-
see Chobu running up to you guys in the market then, instead of catching up with you at the thing, at the cart. And he's a little bit clunkier than when you saw him leave. He is now dressed in his full adventure regalia. And ready to go.
My.
He's chunky.
A little bit of a makeover. A little man bun action.
Oh, hello! Is that you from earlier? Oh, I could barely recognize you.
Oh, hello, friends. Ready to take on that dragon?
Yeah, we better just go do it right now.
I'm too sleepy.
Alright. Unless there's
Literally
anything
looking
else.
for. Literally looking for one thing and I can't find it, and it's a fucking plant.
What are you looking for?
Some style.
Forget the name of it, but I know the effect. If you ingest it, some form or fashion, if you have points of exhaustion, it takes instead of 1, 2 points off.
Roll me an investigation.
Sounds like somebody has a character flaw that he's trying to cover up for.
You bitch, no I don't.
Okay,
Just like
you're-
staying awake.
You're able to find a little tea shop that has the herb that you're looking for.
Relatively not expensive, but for a plant, it's few gold, which is stupid.
I mean, it's pretty useful
Okay.
sounding.
I gotta go to my. I know one of my characters have it, so I have to go to my other character sheet. Look what the hell it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure exhaustion won't come into play soon. I hope. So
Never know.
So we can gloss over that. I'll say that you can get 5 doses at the price
Alright.
that you find it at, because I don't know this plant.
15 gold apiece.
It exists now.
I don't think it's that much, but it could be. I don't remember.
Street prices, man.
We'll go ahead and say it's 5 gold apiece. And there are 10 doses available for you to purchase.
I'm gonna be considerably rich comparison to Jason's character after this.
I mean, you are exponentially more wealthy than my character at the moment.
I spent a total of 1 gold and 15 silver.
Yes, for that.
Cassandra is the baller now.
I will take it.
You guys are my real treasure.
Aw.
I don't know if that's a good thing for you.
I mean, Max, you said that the city is fairly inclusive, but have we ever seen an imp?
No.
Do you live here?
I don't live here, so
I would say
That's
that
even
Bosch
worse, yeah.
has not met an imp, given your background. Virgil probably actually would have seen Chilbu around, but that was a while ago. You would have seen him following one of the court wizards, which was merely a title. They weren't actually a wizard. Not really. And Eve would know what an imp is.
Well, I'm
This
so
is
sorry, sir.
probably the-
We forgot to introduce ourselves. So, my name is Eve. Eve Harkett, what's your name?
It's Chilbu.
Chilbu, a fine name that is. Pleased to meet you. I'm excited to get to know you all. You seem like a bunch of right interesting figures, but I'm sure we'll have time for all that on the road.
Alright. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do?
Wisdom.
Pretty good.
Then I think we can move on to the East Gate. The city of Neverwinter is surrounded by a fairly tall wall to protect its citizens from the dangers of the wilds. And you arrive at this very tall gate. And not too far away from it, you see a wagon with stocked with provisions and a couple of draft horses ready to pull it, and a man that looks rather bored and just kind of leafing through a book. He looks up from his book and sees the very strange group of individuals in front of him, just like, oh, you must be the guys, and snaps his book close. Well, horses are fed, and there's some feed in the back. You don't need to feed them and all that. But yeah, you guys should be good to go. Just kind of yawns to himself.
Right, thanks, mister.
Yeah.
Are you not coming along? Is it just us in this wagon?
No, I'm the stable master around here.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression there would be someone driving us, but we can make our own way, right, fellas?
That's not hard to drive a wagon. Just follow the road.
Fair enough.
I think we got this.
You have your wagon and cart. Who is driving?
Nose goes.
Eve. Eve will immediately climb into the back, cross-legged, and look excited for everybody else to sit down.
Chilbu will flutter up next to her.
All right, I guess Bosch will take the reins because you guys don't seem to be enthusiastic about driving the cart.
Oh, well, if you don't want to do it, I suppose I could. I've never actually driven one before, but
Good. Me neither, but I said it's easy.
yeah, I'm sure we can figure it out. We're just horses.
We can take turns.
Sure, that sounds good.
So I take it that Bosch and Eve will be in the seat up front, and which would leave Chilbu and Virgil to ride in the back.
Chilbu is now started to be very much more quiet and is just kind of staring at the city as we go down the road till it's out of sight.
All right. So it does take 2 days to travel down the high road. I assume you would camp on the way there, and you eventually.
Apparently, we don't sleep in these parts.
It removes 2 exhaustions on a long rest.
Hey, Virgil, are you gonna drive us through the night, or are we gonna sleep in camp?
If that's what you wish, I can do it. The faster we get there, the faster this job's over and done with.
So you
I
decide.
mean, there's no rush, is there?
So do you decide to rotate, or?
We're talking about the driving.
Yes.
Chilbu will not take a turn.
He will switch in with Bosch whenever Bosch decides that he doesn't want to drive anymore, but
Hmm.
Right.
You don't have to take a nap for a while.
Right. You will have to take a rest, because while granted all of you will rest, but the horses do need to take their sleep as well.
That is true, but they can go slightly longer than normal
Sure.
folk, humans can.
Sure they can, but there will need to be long rests, nevertheless.
Yes.
But you will arrive there a little bit sooner than normal. So, you eventually come to the divergence, the Tribord Trail, and you notice that the road goes from this nice little paved stone to dirt.
oh, I
And-
suppose this is the place where they mentioned that things might get a little hairy, so might be a good idea to keep an eye out.
Yes. So, going down this trail for about half a day, until Virgil, you smell copper in the air. And not too long after that, you come across a grisly sight as you see a cart overturned on the road and 4 dead bodies surrounding it. They
How
look-
far away is the cart from the bodies? Are we still approaching these bodies?
The bodies surround the overturned cart. And you are about 100 feet after the turn.
He'll immediately stop the cart and get down from the cart, draw his sword, and slowly approach, looking at the surrounding areas. If there's anyone in the tree line or hiding around it, waiting for, because this seemed like an ambush because a car's just overturned with bodies in the middle of it. Seems like it's kind of a way to stop someone's from continuing their path.
Sure. And of course, all of the rest of you see this sight, the cart overturned, the bodies surrounding it. And now that you're just a little bit closer, you can see that they are pincushions. They are littered with arrows and things of that nature. Also, the cart appears to be empty. But definitely probably had something in it. Virgil, go ahead and roll me a perception check, looking around. And anyone else who would look around as well.
Uh-huh.
I think Chilbu's
Sure.
more interested in the
Dirty.
bodies. Does he recognize any of these people as possible first waveers? I don't know what type of check that would be, Max.
Well, you could get up close to them and make an investigation check.
Okay. Chilbu will waddle over and make an investigation check.
Right. Now, as Chilbu is walking forward with Virgil, because Virgil, you said you were going up there too, right?
Yes.
So Virgil and Chilbu are up there. And Bosch, where were you? Were you still at the cart when you were looking?
I would have, yeah, the roll would have been when I was at the cart.
Right. You and Eve, where were you? What were you doing?
Probably standing. Probably would have gotten down from the cart, but be just standing right next to the horses, just staring in concern.
All right. Bosch, you see with your... The forest isn't a stranger to you, and you're able to see things that most people miss. And as you're looking into the trees, you see yellow eyes staring back at you. Oh, and Chilbu, the arrows are black feathered tip. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
I wanted to clarify. I when I see the eyes, I can tell that they have seen that I've seen them.
Right. Because of that, you are not surprised.
Oh, great. Okay.
As you see 4 goblins kind of hop out of the bushes and try to get the surprise off of you, but Bosch is able to warn you before that.
Oh. Good job, Chilbu. A 2 and a 1. You're doing great.
Did you click on your tokens beforehand? Or?
I did not. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't see the tracker, but I can.
Should we do it again?
Do it one more time, but use your first rolls.
Can I not use my first roll?
Ooh, this is not looking good.
I am happy to use
Do
my
you want
first
everybody to roll initiative again?
Not an next person.
Hey, Nick.
Yes.
Is there a button I have to press to bring up initiative?
Yes, it is the clock button on the left side. You have to hit that to open that. Yep.
And I see it now.
And there's like a cogwheel that you can see, and then you can like force order everything, so you can go from like descending numbers and stuff like that.
I was wondering what that clock was for.
Very handy.
That hurts
And then
so
there's
much to do that.
and then there's like an arrow button that lets you just like go down the list.
The reading rainbow thing happens. The more you know.
Yes. Good luck, everybody.
Level 1 guy. We got
Should
this.
be a good time.
Lost my goblin character sheet. Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Okay.
I really wish my initiative was higher. That's okay, because all of the goblins grow, so we're good. We're ahead of all of them.
I'm rolling initiative for them right now.
Nope. Can't lie to me, sir. I see it. Oh. You have our... Oh, crap. Do I still have Chilbu broken? Oh, no. I thought I
Bosch, what is
saved
your
that.
dex?
What is my dex? It is +2, 14.
I'll say you go first.
Okay.
Being the one that spotted them,
Hard
that should be
time.
easy enough. And you said hit the arrow, right, Nick?
Yeah. It brings
Ah,
it to the next below it.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'm just gonna bring Bosch back up. All right,
Sweet.
Bosch, what are you doing? You see the map, all right? Right?
Yes, I see the map.
And the goblins
Okay.
and all that. It's all good.
As far as I can
So
tell.
many.
All
Good
right. So,
operation so far.
again?
Oh, go ahead. I was just telling Max it's a smooth operation so far.
Ah. Yeah. So Bosch, I mean, there's only really one choice. He's going to rage, seeing this ambush coming, and Bosch actually, this is unusual. Instead of intense anger, his rage is actually like it's like a joy at the fight coming up. So you just see like his eyes get really wide and a big smile, like ah.
That's not terrifying at all.
No, not
And
at all.
he kind of loses words. And he's going to go for the closest goblin. So right about there. And take a swing with his great axe. So just kind of like loping over and just takes a big old telegraph swing as he gets there.
This goblin, who thought he had the upper hand, looks in horror as this giant of this beast of a man just runs towards him, battle axe in hand. And please roll to hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that misses. As the
Oh, it's gonna
goblin is
miss?
so
Okay.
spooked, he jumps back just in time to avoid the attack. Let's see, that was bonus action and action, so
no.
unfortunately, I believe that is the end of your turn,
Ooh.
Yep, that's fine.
which makes it this goblin's turn. He pokes out and shoots an arrow with his short bow at Virgil. I believe a 19 hits you, sir.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry. For, 6 points of damage.
I believe a 19 hits everyone, bro. We're level 1.
Yep. Yep. As he pops out of the bushes and spouts this gibberish and lets loose the arrow, and it just buries itself deep into Virgil's shoulder.
Strange.
Then the next goblin is going to run at Chilbu, and you see this this wicked scimitar in hand. Although scimitar is putting it gently, as it is really just a piece of metal that he found. And tries to
I
swing
mean,
at
I'm so
Chilbu.
little. Did he really see me?
Does a 15 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
All right. I assume you block with your shield.
Chilbu will block with his shield.
Right. The scrap metal scimitar bangs off your shield as the goblin continues to scream in unknown language. And then the goblin will back off. Unfortunately, you do not get a attack of opportunity. Is it
What is this nonsense?
as
We're
it
level 1.
nimbly escapes you? Because that is a thing that goblins can do.
golly. Can they do it against creatures that are the same size as them?
Yes.
Okay.
Eve, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Can I see the goblins, like all of them, or
Yes,
are
they-
some still hidden?
They all popped out at the same time to try and surprise you.
Okay. Well, right into the thick of it. All right. She'll kind of run forward a few steps and take a shot at the goblin that just attacked Chilbu.
All right.
Oh no, Chilbu was planning to go away.
Yeah, screw it, why not? I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at it. Eve busts a lyre out of a pouch on her side, strums a little bit, and makes a very disconcerting whispery sound. And that's a wisdom save of a DC of 13.
Yes, I'm presuming a 3 does not make it.
No.
Go ahead and roll damage, and if I recall correctly, Distant Whispers makes them run away as far as they can immediately.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my god!
Instead of running away, you see him clutch at his ears as these whispers start surrounding him, and his head fucking explodes. You not only decreased his hit points, you went over it. You killed him, flat out.
Jeez. Eve looks a little startled. Oh, that packs more of a punch than I thought.
He's dead horrific.
Don't worry, ma'am. It was a lovely refrain.
I'm looking
Yeah, I
for
think
how to market
I
the
can.
next fight. Oh, there.
You're right. Yeah, you got it.
Anything else for your turn? You do have bonus action.
I think. Oh, wait, I'm a bard. For my bonus action, Eve will strum her lyre and play a slightly more soothing little ditty, and be like, "Hang in there, Virgil," and give Virgil a bardic inspiration die.
Virgil, you feel
Inspired.
there it is.
Fucking hell. I forgot you had that.
I hate you so much.
Alright. It's your turn. It is now the goblin in front of Bosch's turn, and unfortunately he had a short bow, so he's going to back up using his nimble escape ability, and will try and shoot the big Goliath that tried to hurt him. A 19 hits you. Sorry.
Yes, it does.
But you are raging, so this won't hurt as much. 4 piercing reduced to 2.
Okay.
As it
Oh, barbarian.
hits you in the peck, and you just sort of flex, and it pops out. Virgil, you have been shot.
Yes, I have. I will. Out of curiosity, which I one shot him. These two pricks in the far got me. So we'll run to there. As I run, I unsheath my blade.
Your blade is humming with a booming energy.
Ooh.
And I will attempt to attack this nuisance.
Please. You do have inspiration, so
We'll have to use that. So what is I forget
It's
what
a D6.
inspiration even.
you can roll a d6 after you roll an attack. Or ability check or saving throw. And that is
Ding.
enough. That is enough to hit. Please roll damage. A d8 plus strength, because I assume you're using a shield. That is just enough to slay this goblin. Any particular way of flavoring it, or?
When he takes this strike, by the way, the sword, I don't know if you guys know your swords, it looks like a Flameberg sword, so it's very curvy,
Sure.
smooth, rounded curves. And, well, I don't know if everyone will be able to see this, but whoever can, sees a sword go in like a hot knife in butter and just cleave from collarbone to rib cage diagonal off. This goblin in two. And turns around, looking at that one with a very grimace smile.
All right. Anything else? I believe you have movement left.
Like 5 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I just measured.
So, he'll try to cut the retreat off on this guy.
Ah!
And yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna show all my
Chill.
skills.
It's your turn.
Time for
Goblin.
Chilbu's legend to be born, huh? Let's give this a shot.
The goblin who attempted to attack you is dead, so
That's fine. I will look at his.
Dead.
I do see his. I see this guy, right?
yeah, you see him.
Okay. Chilbu will just straight pull out a pistol and aim for this guy over here.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes. Were you not paying attention to the picture?
Pistol!
Did you not pay attention to the picture? Yeah, he's got a gun.
Is that?
Yeah, he
what's
totally
happening?
has a gun
Yes,
and
okay.
a cigar.
That's
As
a
you-
14
as
to
you-
hit.
Oh,
As you pull out your pistol, unless you have anything to add, it misses, unfortunately. Just barely. It actually shoots through his ear, through a hole in his ear, just perfectly, because you literally missed it by one.
Chilbu shrugs. It's my first time. Sorry, guys. And he is going to flutter over to who he sees as the most competent of fighters to protect him.
Oh, jeez. You poor child.
Alright. It is the goblin who just barely missed what was probably going to be his death.
Yeah, that's why I moved.
He cannot reach you. And he knows that. If I can reach it.
Just throw it at me. Do it. I dare you.
It's gonna run up. As you are both small creatures, so he feels a little bit more confident, even though there's two of you. And he will try to chuck his scimitar at you, Chilbu, since you tried to shoot him.
I am sticking my tongue out at him.
And as you stick the tongue at you, the scimitar just kind of sails over your head, as he is used to fighting things that are much larger than him. A 13 misses you, I'm assuming.
Yes, it does.
Looks down at his empty hands, just like, uh-oh.
You just sit right there and wait for me to reload.
It's now your turn, Bosch.
And Bosch is going to pursue the little guy who just ran away. He's going to yell, "Keep running!" And get up here
Uh-oh.
and take another swing with that great axe.
Jesus Christ.
As you swing down your battle axe, you accidentally do the flat of your blade, but it doesn't matter because you make him a pancake. Because you just killed him like 3 or 4 times over. Like, there's nothing left. I'm just gonna delete the token. He's gone. Did that add rage damage as well? Yeah, I don't think that even added your rage damage.
It did
No,
not.
it doesn't.
That's just,
I
I
don't-
think it's +2 at this point.
Yeah, it's a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn that on
15.
in your D&D Beyond settings.
And-
Beyond
okay.
20.
Wow.
Beyond 20, my bad.
And does it? Do the half orcs don't they have this thing where they can add an additional die when they crit, or is that? I'm thinking of something else.
That was already added.
It was okay.
That
cool.
was the 6th part,
Yeah, that was the same.
Yeah.
I think.
That luckily was
Okay.
already calculated because that's a thing that's always available to you, so it automatically calculates it for you. Because Beyond 20 is nice like that.
Jesus, my God.
Chilbu is rethinking his
Almost 30 damage at level 1.
It should be.
maybe he should have stood next to that one.
Right.
That's all I got.
Right.
That's all you need.
That goblin's dead. That goblin's dead. Eve. You see this goblin who doesn't have a weapon in his hand any longer, and you get the look on his face that he is suddenly regretting everything that led him to this moment. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. He will. Oh, he has no weapon. Where's his weapon?
He threw it. It's past.
He
went
threw
over-
it at me.
It went over the head of Chilbu, so it's like kind of like
Over here.
over here-ish. Just sticking out of the ground.
Oh man. Okay, yeah. Eve is just gonna whip out her rapier and point it at the goblin. Be like, I don't think you want to do any more funny moves there! And she'll move over and stand on top of where his scimitar landed back there.
It's like right behind Chilbu. It wasn't a very good throw.
And she'll just stay there pointing her rapier at him around Chilbu in warning.
Alright, roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. Woof. He's a halfling.
He doesn't seem particularly intimidated by you, but still questioning. Do you have anything else?
Why not? Bonus action. Yeah, she will hum a little ditty and be like, "You'll be fine, Chilbu," and give Chilbu a bardic inspiration die as well.
Feel
Inspired.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to not do that very often.
Gonna happen every time.
Virgil, it is your turn.
Well, since I just got Gallaghered.
Chilbu feels the energy and is appreciative, but has a feeling it's not going to be able to use anything, do anything with it.
You will quickly turn and with an unnatural speed run over to this goblin and attempt to kill it with his very grimacing but beautiful sword.
Well, that's
Oh! Natural one.
I am going to roll severity.
Oh no!
I now need to roll a d8 for someone.
Oh,
Hey!
It's a 1. As you, in your overconfidence, come up and swing down your blade, but you miss and you clatter it against one of the rocks just kind of on the roadside. A small chip comes out of your sword.
It was a beautiful blade.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm doing like 50 million things on my screen, alright? I did shit, fuck. Oh, no. Those actions aren't really worth it right now. So, I'll end my turn.
Right. Chobu.
Tilbu will stare at his gun and then just holster it for now because that didn't do very well last time. And he will walk up. Do we flank in this world?
It's a little
Max?
different. Instead of advantage, you have a +2.
Plus
'Cause
two.
there are lots of
We're
things
just gonna add that with our brains.
Yeah.
We're not gonna modify that roll. And you're gonna say Chobu's tail whip out from behind him and go ahead and try to give him a strike there. And I don't know if that actually rolled because my thing is being crazy.
Dude,
Unfortunately,
D&D Beyond was...
your racial abilities might not be quite all there yet. So you might just need to roll a d20 and add your dex. Oh, no, it rolls.
That's a 12. So I am
Plus
going
2
to
is
go
a
ahead
14.
and
But
roll that Bardic,
Right. So
which
you
is a
hit.
6.
You hit. Because you don't...
I hit. 12?
Well, yeah. Well, you have a +2.
Remember, flanking +2.
Oh, it's a 14.
Yeah, so 14.
Oh, yeah. So because the 15, whatever I roll on the Bardic will hit.
Exactly.
Got it.
I believe it is a d4 plus your dex.
Yes, but it's adding my strength right now for some reason, so I think. Nope.
It does
What
have
happened?
You rolled
Nope,
a
that's a D4 plus 2. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a
Yep.
1. Right.
Yes, I give him a vicious stab in the shoulder with my tail.
Right. He kind of looks at you just like, what the fuck, man? He does
Shrug
not
again
look
and
good.
just lift my shield.
He's looking right. He's looking left, and just like, nah. He is going to disengage, and he doesn't have a lot of places to go because the place he wants to go has a Bosch in his way. But he's still going to. Oh no, he's in a bad place. He will run this way.
He should have just played dead after I stabbed him.
Not very charismatic, these goblins. But yes, he is trying to. He is. Oh wait, he's not taking action, so he can dash. Yeah, he's going to start running, like full sprints.
You attacked us with goblin rogues.
Oh,
Bosch.
goblins just can do that shit.
Yeah, goblins literally have this
Oh,
ability
shit.
where, as a bonus action, they can disengage.
I hate them so much.
Or hide, or dash.
Actually, they don't. They can't
Okay.
dash,
Can't dash, but they can hide.
but they can hide.
Hmm.
Bastards, I hate
Yes.
goblins.
I am going to, let's see if I'm going to pursue, about to there. And I am going to chuck a javelin at him.
All right. Let's see it.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to hit.
In your rage, you find your hands just trembling just a little slightly, and goes wide, unfortunately.
That's what I got. Who was good with those?
Anything else, Bosch, or
That's all I've got.
right, Eve?
Eve is not going to bother giving chase necessarily to an unarmed goblin, and is immediately going to look back toward everyone and be like, "Is everyone alright? Did anyone get hurt?"
You look at Virgil, who has an arrow sticking out of his shoulder.
Oh dear. Well, that answers that.
Holy
Hang in
cow.
there.
Don't mind that.
Let me take a look. She'll run over. And grab the arrow, pull it out, and cast Cure Wounds at the same time.
All right. Roll that d8.
Well, better than nothing.
Virgil, you heal for 5 hit points. Anything else, or
I will save my last bardic inspiration.
yep, you did go through this. Virgil, you feel a lot better as this tiny little halfling girl has removed the arrow and staunched the bleeding.
Thank you, small one, but if you don't mind, moment, please, and he will run as far as he can to catch up with him. Did you say I'm within 60 feet of this creature?
I would say that you're within 10 feet of him.
Oh, I thought he moved off
This
the map,
is
so I
just
thought he
before
was
he gets
further
off
away.
the map. Just to simplify things.
Okay. Going to need the creature to make me a wisdom save.
The creature will certainly try to do so. Oh, I'm sorry. He rolled a natural 20. He is
Motherfucker.
not paying attention to you. He's in full panic mode, and any attempts to play at his mind goes unregistered.
He is bleeding, so alright. It's Virgil's turn.
Alrighty then. That makes it Chilbu's turn.
All right. Chilbu will try his bestest to flutter after this guy. And as he's falling, as he reaches the limit of his clumsy flight, he will draw a dagger from his belt and throw it at him.
Alright, let's see the roll.
I don't wanna. That hasn't been good lately.
You hit him!
Hey!
As this goblin is full sprinting away, how does your dagger eviscerate him?
My guess is that Chilbu really is just terrible at this. And as he's falling, he hits him like in the heel. And my dude falls and hits his head on a rock and dies.
As this goblin draws his last breath, the battlefield goes silent as I push that button to end the... Yes, that's it.
Hey, good job.
Chilbu will retrieve his dagger and also pick up this scimitar that was thrown at him. Does it look like anything useful?
I mean, you could use it. It does technically count as a scimitar.
I mean, it's probably long. It's probably the same size as a like scimitar for goblin is probably the same size as a scimitar for me.
Yes. It is of your appropriate size. You would be able to use it as a scimitar, but it is also the shoddiest quality you've ever seen.
I'll keep it just in case. You never know.
Alrighty then. The battlefield is falling silent. What would you like to do?
I would like to walk over and retrieve my javelin that went way off the mark.
Easy enough.
Mhm.
Actually, roll me a survival check real quick as you walk
Yeah,
over
sure.
there and pick up your javelin. You, as you bend down and pick up your javelin, you notice that this goblin wasn't just running off into the woods; he was following a trail, and you recognize it as trail, as you can see that there are what looks like skid marks from things being dragged,
Ooh.
and they lead off
Hey,
into the woods.
You guys, look at this. He wasn't just running off in the woods. This is a trail. We can find where they came from.
Is that something we want to do? We don't really know how many of them could be in that wherever they're going.
Well, isn't that kind of what we're hired for? Protect town?
I mean, that's true, but the party that seemed to be ambushing people was dealt with? So I don't know if we should go running off after their whole settlement, or if we should report in with the town first. It's up to you fellas, I'll follow along, but I don't know, that seems a bit risky.
It would also be not hard to recognize that the cart that you have come across would be the first wave that was said to be traveling.
Oh.
And
We'll
all of
run
the
over.
contents of the cart that was supposed to go to Phandalin is not in the cart, and there are drag marks on the ground.
At this point, Eve, you hear a voice say to you, "Thank you very much."
You're very welcome. Do I recognize this voice, or
Nope. No,
Nope.
you do not.
what?
This is a voice that has entered into your mind.
He looks around curiously. Problem, whoever you are. Can I get an introduction with that? Thanks.
I am the loyal weapon, Veritas. You have healed my master. Thank you very much.
He kind of.
Dang, Troy, you want to put a chip in our boy on day one?
You're the sword. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Eve kind of blinks and then looks at Virgil very curious.
Now, Virgil, you did hear her talking out loud, I'm assuming?
Yep.
I knew this conversation was going to happen. It's what I'm doing behind the scenes. I'm fucking doing like 6 things.
Yep, I'm aware of your conversation with Nick. I don't know what you're conversating about, but I am aware of it.
Um, Virgil will walk up to and just utter something you'll have to get used to. Hopefully, it doesn't frighten you too much whenever you hear his voice.
Eve will kind of.
You and I are the only ones that know he speaks now. You may look crazy to the others.
Interesting. Is this something that you'd rather keep a secret, or?
I'll let him introduce himself at his own times. Just wish to
Alright.
thank you.
Fair enough. Doesn't bother me any. I'm quite curious to learn more about this fella, but I'll keep that in mind. Glad you're doing okay, Virgil. That was a close call with that arrow.
You don't have that arrow on you, do you?
Oh, this? She still has it clutched in one hand. Holds it out towards him. Why did you want it? As a souvenir?
He quickly takes off the head where the blood ends on the shaft, takes it, and just puts it in a pouch very quickly.
Got an interesting collection going, do ya? Well, everyone needs a hobby. In any case, let's take stock, shall we? And she'll kind of go over towards the cart and see if she can investigate the bodies and see if there's anything on them that's left, I guess. And anything that would identify them further than just, to confirm that they're the first wave.
Sure. And Shilbu, you would have also noticed this with your previous investigation check, but you got attacked before I could fully explain it to you, and you now have a moment to process it. And yes, it is with what little is left, because it looks like they've been picked fairly clean, except for like some basic clothes and what little scraps of armor were unsalvageable. These do in fact look like guardsmen from Neverwinter.
While they're inspecting, Chobu would have pulled Bosch aside and be like, you looked pretty impressive out there, big guy.
Oh, hey, thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first fight I've been in since I was 8. But I'm glad I made a friend like you.
We're fighting when you were 8?
You didn't? I mean, things were different back then.
I guess.
Have you ever heard of a friendship contract?
No.
Do you speak Infernal?
Oh god.
As a note,
Seems
Chobu,
legit.
they do not need to speak Infernal for that.
Yes, but Chobu would have written the contract in Infernal.
Fair enough. Do you produce said contract?
Yes. Chobu will pull the contract out of a secret hiding booby pocket in his armor.
Bosch,
And
you see a paper with a very that has, you would assume, writing on it, but unfortunately, you can't speak Infernal, right? Just making sure.
No, I cannot.
Right. It has very straight, jagged lines covering it, but it is indecipherable to you.
this right
That's,
here says that we'll be best friends for a day. Just on a trial period. It's kind of hoping that maybe you'd be willing to sign it.
uh, my mom taught me not to get into agreements real easily. Maybe later.
All right. Well, the offer is always open.
You're a pretty cool
Master,
guy.
Yes.
when there is a good time available, will you please fix the nick on my blade?
Promised you I would. Will.
The Nick.
Well, alrighty then.
Could I do a medicine check to see how long these guardsmen have been dead?
Sure. Give me a medicine check. Or survival, but I would assume your medicine's better. Given the way that kind of the blood has spilled out, how it's kind of coagulated a little bit, and seeing what kind of carry on and stuff, you would assume at least a day. But that makes sense considering you were a day behind.
Is there anything that I can check for as well? On the bodies?
No, there's nothing unusual about them, really.
All right.
They've been shot by goblins. However, Troy, as you were looking around, you notice that Sildar is not among them.
Just take stock of how many are there, counting the corpses. Looking at their ranks. We seem to be missing one.
Oh no, do you think he got taken captive?
Yes, and it's there. Was the sergeant. On looks of it.
I was for heading to the city first, but if there's a chance the sergeant may be alive, we probably shouldn't dawdle.
I agree, this is hardly an ideal situation, but if someone's life is on the line, we can't really just sit back and move on.
Master Virgil, your orders.
City will be there.
Telepathic.
Yeah. I don't know, is it? I know you speak to me telepathic, but I don't know if we've ever communicated if you can speak out loud.
It's all been telepathic as of now, or so far.
Yeah, because Shobu has snuck up next to Virgil for reasons. So I'll just make sure that was telepathic.
Right, Chilbu, you are
Reason?
unaware of the conversation between Veritas and Virgil.
Reply to Veritas, he would say, this is out loud. Town will stay there. Sildar may not. We have to go after him. Did Bosch reveal that he found a trail?
I believe he did.
Yeah. Oh, did I relay that I found a trail?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said
Yeah,
it.
I said out loud. Yeah, I was like, hey, there's a trail here.
When you seem very skilled at tracking, I think you could follow it so we can find Sildar if he has been taken captured.
Let's try.
As morbid as it sounds, take what we can from all the corpses you find of use.
Max, forgive me, but from our investigation checks, it seemed like they were pretty much picked clean.
Yes.
Okay.
The goblins too, so if anyone uses bows, they have arrows. And
Goblins
as morbid
have-
as it is, you can take the arrows from the corpses.
There are a lot of arrows in the corpses.
Are they short bows?
Yes, they are short bows. There are 2 short bows and 2 scimitars from the goblins.
Anybody want any?
I shelled out for a longbow. I guess I didn't need to.
I'm fine, thanks. In the meantime, what are we gonna do with our cart and horses? Should we hide them somewhere off the path? I don't think we should bring them with us. They're a bit of a giveaway.
The
True,
that's
but
a
we
good
also have
idea.
to
The horses are well trained enough where they will stay wherever you put them.
move this debris. Gosh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to help me this car upright so we can just push it off the road.
Oh yeah, sure.
Give me an athletics, Bosch, and I'm assuming, Virgil, you're helping?
Yes.
We're doing.
Well,
Are we
that-
rolling separately?
Do you want to roll
We're
7?
rolling with advantage.
Okay.
Fucker, I know you stronger than me.
No problem.
Saw that hit.
Let's just move that over there.
Yep. As they're moving that, Chilbu will try his spiel with Eve.
I really should move that over here because there's.
Hey, you seem mighty impressive out there.
Oh,
Do
you think so?
Often?
Oh,
that
actually,
normal?
this has been my first fight. It's been quite exciting.
Wow. My first fight too. You did a lot better than I did, though.
Oh, I'm sure it just takes practice. It was probably just beginner's luck in my case. I've been told I'm lucky.
Well, anyway, have you heard of a friendship contract?
What now?
I haven't really had a friend in a while, and I was hoping that maybe I could start with you guys.
Oh, that sounds like a fine idea, fella, but you don't need a contract for friendship as far as I'm concerned.
Chilbu, do you produce the paper?
Chabu definitely has the paper out, and he looks dejected because he has been rejected again.
Are you showing it to Eve?
Yes, does Eve speak Infernal?
She
Yes.
does.
Oh,
So go
okay.
ahead and
Well,
say
yeah.
what's on the
Well,
paper.
Eve, if actually, you know what? Just for fun's sake, I will just go ahead and. Can I even? I can't. How do you whisper?
In Roll20,
/W.
you can
Yeah.
/W,
W.
and then she's currently appearing as Eve, so type E and it'll send it to, and they'll kind of pull up like a drop down, and then you can click on her name, Eve, and then send her.
Thank you. Eve kind of. May I see? And she like reaches out to take it.
It seems that the people in Neverwinter and Chilbu needs a new friend.
Oh, her eyes are scanning over the page. Interesting. It's been a while since I've brushed up on my Infernal. This is a welcome bit of practice for me. You know what? I like this contract. Sure, I'll sign it for you. I'll be happy to be your friend.
Chilbu's beaming, and he glares at Bosch. I don't know if Bosch sees this.
Probably don't notice. They're kind of small.
The pact has been sealed.
Fuck.
Eve busts an ink pen out of her pack and signs the paper cheerily with a flourish. Hands it back to Chilbu.
Chilbu folds it up and presses it inside his journal and smiles.
All right.
It'll be a pleasure getting to know you, Chilbu. In the meantime, I suppose we have an emergency to see to, but after that, I'm sure we'll have a fine time together.
Yes, let's get to saving this lieutenant.
Sergeant.
Sergeant. Gosh darn it.
We have decided on Sergeant.
Fine.
Sergeant Sildar. I like alliteration. So I'm presuming that you are going down the path?
That's the plan.
Then I need a marching order.
Well, I imagine if Bosch is the tracker, he'd be first.
All right. Behind Bosch.
Eve will go next. She'll be in the
Is it
middle.
like a single file thing?
There is enough space for the path to go two at a time.
You asking for a piggyback ride?
If a piggyback ride is an option, then Chilbu will fully flutter up on top of Bosch's shoulders.
All right. Then Eve behind Bosch, which would make Virgil in the back, correct?
Sounds about right.
All righty then. So,
I'm only 215 pounds, it's okay.
Following...
Are you
What?
serious?
What with my equipment?
Oh, okay. I was like, damn you, Chunky.
Thick!
Oh, 3'9", 88 pounds soaking wet, but I have a heavy
Fungus
equipment.
over here.
But yes, traveling down the path for a short 10 minutes, Bosch, you, with your trained eyes and your decent enough passive perception, you notice in the middle of the road a snare.
Is it the kind of thing where it's like the rope leads up to a tree? Or it
Yes.
would. Okay. I'll point it out to Bilbu and be like, "Hey, do you think you can fly up to the tree and untie it so we don't get anybody caught?"
How tall is this tree?
Let's see. The tree. All in all, the tree is is like 20 feet tall, but it looks like it's looped about. The snare's looped about 10 feet up.
Oh yeah, I mean, shoot, looks
Yes.
like
Yes, it would be,
Boss could untie it just from where he is.
not even
Probably.
The boss will hold Chobu up. Chobu will untie it.
Yeah, easy
Sure,
enough
yeah.
to disarm. It's a rope.
Master trap finders.
Hmm.
Good job. Let's keep our eyes peeled for other stuff.
And let's go carefully in case they have scouts looking out for intruders.
All right. Proceeding down the trail, Bosch, I need you to make me a perception check.
Okay. Not so good.
Bosch, you start hearing, because I forgot to put it on loop, so I'll start it back up again, the sound of birds chirping, and you're kind of reminded of home for just a moment, but that was a particularly bad moment as you, and I'm presuming Chimby on your shoulders, fall into a 10-foot deep pit
Oh!
that was camouflaged. Bosch, you take 1 point of damage, and Chilby can fly. So
Yes, Chobu will flutter past the pit. We found the second trap. Good job, boss.
Ow.
Are you alright down there?
It wasn't so bad. Here, you want to give me well, maybe not you. You're kind of little.
looking
I'll
around,
toss the rope up.
it's not shallow.
Chobu reaches down his hand.
It's more of a bowl shape than a
Wonder.
Oh, so I can just scramble out.
Yeah, you can get out easily enough.
Okay. That was mildly inconvenient.
That
I
sounds
hope
like-
you didn't break anything, because I'm all out of healing for a while.
I mean, that's just kind of goblin.
Oh, I'm good. Say again, Max?
I mean, that's just how goblins are, isn't it?
Inconvenient? Yeah.
Mildly inconvenient.
I don't think they were expecting someone of your stature to walk into that.
Yeah. Probably not.
I would have been lost for days.
All right, you emerge off the path, and you find yourself in front of a cave. Can everyone see the map all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And can anyone see in the cave?
Lightly.
Right, just that little sliver, right? Of the
Yes.
light peeking in. Alright. The trail leads into the water and into the cave mouth.
Hey, we found it.
Of Chobu's great adventure.
If the trail does lead into that cave, or maybe already behind enemy lines.
Should we scout?
I would say that's the best bet. Be competent, and granted, I know these are goblins, but they're not completely idiots. I would have sentries somewhere nearby the entrance, not too close to it.
Master Virgil, I can see farther.
Takes the blade out.
I have realized that with dynamic lighting, that Nick would not be able to see anything.
Chobu pulls out his gun because apparently Virgil thinks there's a threat.
Eve will kind of squint into the trees around the cave to see if she spots any movement anywhere.
Then can I have you please roll a perception check?
Absolutely.
The sword will also try to see.
I would say that I would be helping the sword, but that's meta, so I guess I will make a separate roll. Trying to peer deeper into the cave.
As Artus said, he could see. Okay, never mind. Damn. Was going to throw him a guidance.
Shit, throw that Chobu.
All right.
Why you rolled a 19?
So everyone so Eve, Vertas,
Not bound to you.
does Bosch or Virgil try to look?
Well, I mean, I can. Yeah, if we're doing that.
All right.
Which way are we looking? Are you guys looking like around the cave for sentries, or are you trying to look in the cave?
No, Virgil will be looking around.
I'm standing in place, turning in a circle, just looking in all directions.
Right.
Chobu's trying to peer into the cave.
Right. So Eve,
He's looking over here.
Vertas, and Virgil, you unfortunately are a little bit distracted by the cave and what might lie inside. Bosch and Chilbu, you both hear snoring coming from over here.
Ooh, somebody fell asleep.
Somebody did what now?
Hear something.
Maybe the sentry fell asleep and we can surprise him.
That sounds like a good plan. Do you know where he might be?
Yeah, over. I kind of point over. Where it is?
Bosch points over a small opening in the thicket. And-
Do you have? Or
Go
can
ahead.
you fly up?
I haven't spent much time flying lately, so I've noticed it's kind of hard in all this armor.
What if I threw you straight up and then you glide down?
Fastball special! UAV!
We knew it was going to happen, Jason.
Oh, we can try. We'll see how high you can throw me.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil, is Bosch left or right-handed?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Hadn't decided that. Yeah.
Whatever your dominant hand is that you're gonna chuck a companion up in the air with, he will pat that arm, giving you guidance, and go, have faith in him that he can get you above the tree line.
All right. Bosch, roll me an athletics with a d4.
It's a D4. Okay.
Told you I had faith.
So, I actually did make up in my mind of what would happen. Chilbu, you were thrown 45 feet in the air.
Oh,
As
Of
your
fucking
fat-
course, I'm thrown 45 feet in
Yep,
the air. Are you
nope.
kidding me?
Poor little one, soar.
He threw you a little bit farther than you were expecting. He has an arm. You can tell.
Chilbu flaps with all of his might as he makes his perception check, I guess.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
oh no.
Okay. Decent.
You see two goblins.
I see two goblins.
You see two goblins. One is asleep and snoring very loudly, and the other is very attentive and trying to take a look out, but is distracted by his friends snoring. And you are able to make it down just fine. I read your thing. As long as you dash, you have 60 feet of flight.
Oh, thank Jeebus. 60 feet is much better than what I was expecting.
See, you're fine.
Okay.
It's only a little fall damage and hit some heavy armor. You're good.
Yes, that would have been very quiet. Well, Chilbu's efforts kept him aloft for a little bit,
Roll
and
me
he
a
floats
stealth
back to the
check as
ground.
well.
Oh. I mean,
You were up in the air. I'll say it's without disadvantage because you technically weren't
okay.
like clanking.
That's what I
around.
was gonna.
So it'll be a straight roll for you. So it's 12.
12.
As you're floating down, you hear this. Well, you don't really know what it. The goblin is trying to wake his friend up.
Where did Chilbu land?
You can just be where you are.
Okay.
What'd you see up there?
Guys, there's two goblins. One of them's trying to wake the other one up. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Oh boy. Oh,
Did we
no.
get them while one's still asleep?
We should, and before they warn anyone else.
You start hearing this goblin trying to yell at his friend to wake the fuck up.
I speak common and infernal, so I stick by my this may be good or may be bad.
I'm
You
running.
hear shouting, for sure.
Let's do this.
Alright, you ready? Alright.
I will run towards the mouth to cut off any type of escape.
Well, before you do that, it's time to roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
We click on ourselves before we roll for initiatives this time.
Oh no! God,
Jesus.
do that. Oh no, it worked anyway.
Nice roll, Virgil.
It was like 14 and it went to 3.
Don't
It's
worry.
weird seeing it on the D&D Beyond side.
Don't not worry, Master Virgil.
I'm gonna use one of my
Do
abilities.
you add yours to his? Is that why you're telling him not to worry?
Oh, he's just a bass sword. I don't know what Nick can do. I honestly can't. Alright, we're gonna learn this shit together.
That is such an interesting character idea.
Thank you.
Alright. Chilbu. You're first up. I will say that the thicket technically blocks line of sight, but I couldn't be bothered to try and get that darkness going. It took long enough to
Right.
get the fucking cave to work.
How high is the thicket?
It's about 10 feet high.
All right. Well, Chobu will flutter up 15 feet to see over the thicket. Actually, you know what? That's still stupid. How far are they?
Not very.
Oh no, they're very far.
They're 30 feet.
Okay, it's inside my range. Let's try this out. He will flutter up and take a shot at the one that's standing.
What?
Why can't it be with advantage?
Well, unfortunately, you did not have. If you were attacking the one that was sleeping, you would, but you specifically attacked the one that was standing.
It's on the ground. It would have canceled out.
But he's also unconscious and just he's sleeping.
I chose him. I chose my fate.
So unfortunately, this loud bang goes off and misses, which snaps the goblin to attention and also wakes up the other one.
No.
But he's still disoriented, so his turn will still be skipped, probably. Unless any more
Fully
noise.
awake now, guys.
Unless any more noise, a loud noise should awake him. Anything else with your turn? I assume you would use the rest of your movement to get back down on the ground before you fall.
Yes, I would.
Alright. Well, then I believe it's Eve's turn.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's just gonna be like, oh great, and just take off running towards the. There's probably. Does the thicket look like it would be something that you could push through, or have to go around it?
You would probably want to go around it. It would be. Well, you're a halfling. You would definitely be the easiest one to get through out of everyone.
Okay. Well, in that
The real
case.
problem would be the river.
Right.
My fault. Mama blessed me with these curves.
Yeah. So Eve's gonna run up to the river and attempt to ford it and see how that goes.
It's just difficult terrain.
Okay. Oh, she'd end her turn. Yeah, just gonna do that. That's. Ugh.
Right, you're halfling with reduced movement, so sorry.
Gonna end her turn on this bank across the river next turn. Oh god, feels like she barely moved. Yep, that's it for me.
Alright. This goblin who is awake is gonna come over here, kind of give this look of just like who the fuck, who fucking dares. Sees this whole squad rolling up.
Chobu waves.
And will attempt to shoot. He'll shoot the biggest one, and that'll be Bosch. But unfortunately, in his panic, completely misses, and then ducks back into the thicket. I need to double check something. I would probably need a stealth check from that.
You talking to? Or you talking to Nick? Good Nick.
What he's about to do, we're about to see it together. No clue.
Don't worry, I only have a passive perception of 14.
Only.
Virgil, you swear you hear some whisperings coming down from your sword, and I will roll a. He does fail the wisdom save.
I failed wisdom save?
No, the goblin does.
Oh.
You hear this?
What would I
you
do
hear
to
this
you? I'm sorry, the
scream
chip.
and-
I'll fix it.
You hear a scream of pain as something happens to a goblin.
Oh,
Bosch.
Okay. I am going to. It is 15 in movement there. Am I able? I mean, am I big enough to just jump over stream?
Yes, you are, and strong enough as well.
Okay, then I think that means I can make it up to there. Can I make it that far?
Yeah, you can make it that far. Because that part of the thing
Sweet.
is just, it's nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
You see a dead
And I
goblin.
make it up there.
You see a
Oh,
dead
wow.
goblin and a goblin that's waking up. So he is prone on the ground, the one that's alive, and the one that's dead. But
Okay. I'm going to eliminate the threat of the one that is still alive. So yeah, Great Axe is coming out. I'm not raging, but if he's prone, I believe it's an advantage, right?
it is.
Okay.
You, as this goblin is just kind of bleary-eyed trying to wake up, you decapitate it.
oh,
Oh. Sorry, little guy. And I don't see any other goblins around.
You do not. And combat ends.
Chobu flutters up and flutters back down. It's like, I think he took care of it.
Got him. One of them was dead.
ooh.
Anybody know about that?
Chobu's a better shot than he thought.
Is there some infighting in their ranks, maybe? That would be convenient, I suppose.
Master Virgil.
He just looks at the sword. Did you do that?
Yes, Master Virgil.
We're all learning something new about each other. As long as they're both dead, we can continue.
Chobu will reload his pistol.
Hopefully all the screaming didn't alert
Oh, there's-
anyone else in the cave. Guess we'll find out.
Is that the only weapon you have on you?
I have my tail.
Are you with a blade at all?
I have the shoddy goblin scimitar. But look, and he hands you the pistol, and you can see like veins of orange and red strided through the iron. This one's cooler.
I give you that it is. We're about to walk into a cave. That's quite loud.
Do you need a quieter weapon? I have a dagger that you can take if you'd like.
I mean, I also stole the two goblin short bows. He's just a little sad because he wanted to look cool, and he
Oh.
also carries a shield, and he can't operate a short bow with one hand.
Or the most, as let's say, doubt imp I've seen. Once we enter the mouth of the cave, any loud noises will echo throughout and actually alert of our presence.
What if I promise not to shoot until they see us?
Bosch, roll me another perception check real quick, given where you're standing. Oh yeah, you
God,
hear
mother.
this kind of low, dull sound coming from inside the cave. It's low, bassy, constant. It kind of muffles any like normal cave noises that you would expect to hear.
And it doesn't sound like a goblin at all.
No, it sounds natural, actually. In fact, yeah, based on where you're from, it sounds like like there's a waterfall inside the cave.
Okay. There's sounds like there's a waterfall inside. It'd be pretty loud when we're in there.
Oh. Well, that works out quite well for us, actually.
Tobu's eyes start glowing, and he smiles up to Virgil. Please.
There's a fight that breaks out. You're more than welcome to use it. But hold off, and if they're aware of our presence, have to take them out quietly.
Deal.
I don't wish to hinder anyone's abilities to fight, just certain situations call for a quieter approach.
Oh no, Chobu is completely useless with this gun. I haven't hit anything yet.
We'll get better with
Going
practice.
in?
We might
Guess
as well.
so. That's the only way.
All right.
It's
Before
good
they
to have a
enter
friend.
cave, he just looks back and goes, "Do you all fare in the dark?"
Pretty good.
Ah,
I mean, I was born in hell.
Eve looks at Chilbu with fascination in her face. She's like,
we'll have to chat about that later. That's fascinating. No, I don't do too well in the dark. I can light my own way, but I don't know how much light I'd like to have in there in enemy territory.
Alright, little one in the back then. Bosh, you said you do quite well, so me and
Chobu
Bosh
runs.
will take lead on this.
Yes, and we'll keep my new friend in the middle, since she can't see quite as well.
Much appreciated. I'll be counting on y'all.
All right. As you all approach the cave, you all start hearing this low, kind of rhythmic sound, and it definitely seems like it might be hard for sound to travel through this cave.
Yes.
I'll let you know something right now. I know that's bullshit. Guns are louder than that. I've played a gun building some bitch. I do right now. It's loud.
I'm a very, very small imp trying to shoot a very large companion in a small cave. This should be fun.
He's rocking a 22 with a suppressor. Would you want me to take the lead or you, Bosh? Seem to be the
I can
ones
go
that
up in
do-
front.
be right behind.
So just to be clear,
Oh shit!
there are no light sources.
Not within me and Bosch's area. Assuming Eve will eventually make a light source, but she directed to go towards. Fucking okay. That's loud as shit. Okay, buddy. That's not quiet at all. Virgil instructed Eve to stay in the back if she needs a light source. That way she can
Ooh, it's the
create a
stealthy
light
one.
source away from the ones that are developed in the dark.
Chobu will put his tail in her hand. Careful of the point.
Oh, will do.
So wait, she was supposed to be in the back then? Okay.
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to like stay kind of even with you, so like it's not like you're in the way back and someone can jump on just you. But you can walk side by side,
I can take care
and
of
you can still
myself.
hold it. Okay.
Eve will, if it gets dark in there immediately, will probably cast dancing lights and just have one single ball of light that hovers kind of by her feet.
All right. Can you just put dancing lights in the chat so that I can know how much light it provides?
Not as much as a torch, I think.
10-foot dim light radius.
Virgil slinks into the shadows. Too much light for edgy boy.
This is just something I got real quick.
It likes too much for Edgy Boy, okay?
Excuse me, I think I am edgy boy because I am literally edge.
Edge, yeah.
Fair point.
Like, I literally can't get the feeling that I'm like rocking Soul Edge from Soul Calibur right now.
I'm waiting for the dual fastball specials. I can do it. I believe in you.
Okay. Eve, you should have control over the lights.
Is
Yeah,
it that
thank you.
random ball you put in the river? Here it is.
It was a will-o-wisp. Now it's a light.
For flavor, it appears as a small wrought iron lantern that just floats in the air.
All right then. So it looks like Bosch will be leading again. I need Bosch to roll a perception check.
Okay.
I will, with permission, I would assisting him. We're kind of both kind of lookouts. Wherever he looks, I would look at a different direction. If he's looking up, I'd be like looking at the right or left.
Okay, sure. Yeah, Virgil, you can make a perception check as well.
As well as me.
Sure, but toss.
That was almost really bad. That was almost going to be a natural one. Jesus, thank God.
Virgil, you do have a 60-foot dark vision, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So, Bosch, while you were looking into this room off to the side, Virgil, you're looking up ahead, and you notice that way up ahead there is a bridge. And on this bridge, there's a goblin. Look out. He hasn't quite spotted you yet, but he is up there and seems to be waiting.
How far away is he?
40 feet.
Master.
I have a plan.
Shall I get rid of it?
There's there's any way you can, but also not leave the body on the bridge, because that'd be quite inconvenience.
It will probably scream in pain.
Let's hold off on that then until he kind of looks back at Jubilee and goes,
Understood,
In the-
Master Virgil.
"When the big bell rings, then you can do what you wish."
Are you indicating anything to me that you saw a person?
He would have pat you on the shoulder. Granted, I know you're fucking huge, so like, I don't know, shoulder blade, behemoth, and hand signal number 1 and point directly in front of us. It's going to be pretty
I'm
hard to
gonna
do because
I'm going to assume you're telling me that we need to go forward first, and I'm going to start moving forward.
Oh no.
Unless you stop me, of course.
no, because I mean, like, this is his backstory, so he's very militaristic, and he realizes, going to quickly realize he's not rolling with like an actual brigade of militarized people. He's gonna have to get better at this.
What gave that away?
Shelbu understood. I studied it.
Master
Right.
Virgil, shall I better communicate with this one?
If you wish to introduce yourself, go ahead.
Bosch, you hear a voice saying, "Hold, there is a lookout 40 feet away."
Okay. I guess maybe we check out this side passage first.
It's like a plan.
Then, from what I can see, there doesn't go anywhere.
You roll me another perception check.
Okay.
Over here is a pile of like garbage and scraps. And you notice as you kind of like look up, because there's like this like there's like trails on the wall of like, you know, garbage and stuff, and you look up and you see that it is actually a very small fissure that goes up about 30 feet. It looks tight, but even you could make it up that if you wanted to.
Okay. I will move in closer and kind of gesture so the others see what I'm looking at. Because who's the sneakiest?
Shelbu has a lot of heart.
You can fly too. You want to check out where that goes?
I'll look to Virgil and see what he chooses because it's starting to seem like he's the team leader at this point.
He's quickly like waving everyone into this little alcove.
Oh no, where did my friend go? Oh, there she is.
Stumbling around in the dark.
It is providing 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. In light.
Yeah.
You can make it up there. Just back down and relay what you see. Would greatly benefit us. Could be the path we need to take, or it could lead to the parts of the cave that does not need our time.
Master Virgil, shall I form a link with the imp?
That break ours?
No.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Chobu will fly and try to land on top of the 30-foot. Is there a place for him to land? Is there enough footing for?
There is a place for you to land. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check really quick.
Oh no. Don't send me on these missions.
On the
I got
back.
2 with the sneakiest.
Let's see.
15?
Good job. He does not notice you. Let me just put you here.
Oh no.
Hey, he's gone. He's fucking gone.
You can see in the room, right?
Yes, I can.
Right. So you see him. You see this hulking beast just chowing down on some nondescript meat.
Can they see me from where I am?
He did not seem to notice you.
Oh, I'm talking about my party. Can they see me from where I landed?
They can kind of see your tail kind of flickering over the edge of the lip of the fissure.
Okay. Well, then never mind if they can't see me.
You hear a voice in your head, Chilbu.
God damn it, Nick. God damn it.
Welcome to the fold.
One who is named Chilbu.
God damn it, Nick.
What do you see?
Chobu squeals. Because something's fucking talking in his head.
You squeal. The bugbear snaps to attention and starts sniffing the air. I need you to make me another stealth check.
No. Damn, Nick. Talk to me before I go to the dangerous place. 10.
The bugbear, sniffing around, looks in your direction and goes, "Who dares disturb Clark's feeding time?"
You hear that?
No, actually, the sound of the waterfall drowns out sounds from other rooms.
Shit balls.
Do I hear that though?
You do not.
No? Okay.
Yeah, Chobu's scared, man. I don't know.
He starts walking over to you, and he looks down at you.
I'm aware that he can see me.
You are aware he can see you. He's walking over to you. I'm going to roll something for him really fast.
Okay.
Why aren't you with the others? Roll me an insight check.
Hopefully that's better than my wisdom save.
Hey.
He
20.
thinks you're a goblin. Because I rolled an unnatural 1 on his intelligence check.
Oh my god.
I really wish Chobu spoke Goblin. Is he speaking in common to me?
He is speaking in common, funny enough.
Okay. um, I am on scouting.
Scouting. Well, what are you doing in the rubbish bin?
Something smelled delicious.
Well, that's Clark's trash.
Yes, sir, Master Karg, sir. I will be
It's
leaving now.
Clark. And Clark does
Clark?
not appreciate mispronunciations.
Damn it.
Be off with ya before you be my next meal.
Yes, Chobu will try to start climbing down. Is it a difficult climb?
Roll in athletics.
Again, what the... why is it teasing me so?
With the 6, you're kind of shaking as you're going down. You make it about 15 feet, and the rest of your party can see you climbing down.
There's a bugbear and a ghost that knows my name.
I put you on the right side of the wall, did I?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I can.
Sorry, what? Ghost?
Yeah, what?
Somebody talk to me in my brain.
Sir
Oh.
Chilbu.
There it is again.
Oh.
Can you not hear it?
Oh yeah, somebody talked to me too.
What? Did you
They
kill
didn't
it?
say my name
Kill
though.
it. It's a ghost, man.
You
I
were
don't know.
raised in the 9 hells?
I was born in the 9 hells.
The voice in your head shouldn't be that terrible from what I've read.
Well, not in hell. This is in hell.
Depending on your day's going.
I am the loyal weapon of Master Virgil.
I think the ghost knows you, Virgil.
Assuming he just introduced you who he is, and Joel looks at his sword, where he's at.
And to clarify, did the sword speak to all of us or just to Chilbu?
That's
He's
to
now
Jobu, I
introduced
believe.
himself to all of us, but individually, we all know of his presence now.
He's talked to you individually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did the link you saw? Did were you looking through my eyes too, or were you just talking to me?
So whatever you're thinking of, I
Mhm.
see it.
Okay,
Like
well then you saw a 37-foot bugbear that obviously wanted to eat me. And while I'm complaining about ghosts, I'm hoping that someone is smart enough to maybe inform the party.
There's a bear.
Oh, yeah, Clark. I wouldn't go up there. He's kind of weird about his trash.
Well, you seem to survive them.
I think he thinks I'm a goblin. By the way, who killed your sword?
Nobody killed my sword. It was a gift.
Okay.
He was the one that took care of the goblin outside.
The ghost sword, the bringer of death. And I'm the weird one for not for being scared.
My name is Veritas, not the sword of bringer of death, as you say.
The only truth in this life is death, correct?
Necessarily. And Virgil cocks his head a little bit. No.
This pact of friendship, it interests me.
Well, can't. If I whisper to you, Virgil, does he hear me?
Yes. It does.
Okay. Can ghosts sign papers?
Again, not a ghost. Entity, yes, but not a ghost. Seems to wish to help. Or he's bonded with, and he is helping me. Did he say something to you?
He said that he wants to be Chilbu's friend.
From experience, it's not a bad idea.
Chilbu will consider this. So, can the ghost kill the bugbear?
Based on what I saw, Chilbu, maybe.
Does that seem like it
If
might
all
be
of
a
us go up there.
yeah, does that seem like it might be a viable way to go, or does the chamber just end in there with the bugbear?
Did I have the presence of mind to look past this bugbear further into the chamber?
You would have noticed that there is a large pile of stuff kind of in the corner.
And there's probably some sort of egress further into that cave because I'm assuming he can't fit through this pile of trash
Right,
that I
you
climbed
noticed that
down.
there was an opening kind of over here that led somewhere. It definitely sounded like it was somewhere very loud, possibly the waterfall.
Got it. I will relay all of that to my ghost party.
We're not ghosts either, just so you know. He
Are
pokes
you
him.
dead?
Master Virgil, it shall be easier to relay information between the others.
Thank you.
And
I
you
appreciate your assistance.
and you get that vision of Chilbu like crawling in fear after seeing the bugbear.
So what's
I
our
don't think
plan
he
then?
was 37 foot, but he was quite large.
I mean, blood dripping from from his fangs, fire in his eyes. It was pretty fearsome. You weren't there.
The
Oh, but
campfire likely
I
made
sort.
you look at the bear.
If he thinks you're a goblin, he may have run of the place.
Master Virgil, I do not think the others in this cave will think the same.
Oh, but he does know. Ag, was it that you said? Knows the commander. Very much like guards in Neverwinter. All about name dropping the right person.
Chilbu's not going back.
Oh no. Not going back there. Going further into the cave.
Okay.
If you forward,
keep-
you could just say that he has made orders for you to do meaningless, trivial tasks.
Does Chilbu look like a goblin to everyone?
Well, I've seen you around Neverwinter a few times. If they're dumb enough to believe that you're a goblin, he's the leader of this group. Can't imagine that the others are smarter than him. We can always test this theory. There's a goblin on the bridge. They're into the cave.
May I also help with this, Master Virgil?
Your assistance will be greatly appreciated. But what I'm getting at is if you go ahead of us, acting like you're part of this group, you just name drop whoever you saw. May take it at face value and not look any further. Who could be our distraction? It's enough to get further in, know what we're dealing with. You up for this task?
Chilbu must be brave. I've also lost all control of my token.
Oh, then yeah, I put it wrong. Oops. Oh, deposit you there.
All right.
Unfortunately, this cave is very nice with squares, so I recommend a lot of it is dragging your token and dropping it, and not clicking.
Be careful, Chilbo. We'll be right behind you. Call out if you need us.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you'll figure out pretty quickly if I'm in trouble.
If you're in trouble, use that fancy weapon of yours.
Oh, I was going to switch to the goblin sword. Okay, fancy weapon it is.
Jill, you get another message in your head from Veritas. I can assist if need be.
Okay, Ghost Sword, watch my back.
I shall.
Okay, so I'm just name dropping Clark. What am I supposed to say after that? Jobu walked out and came back because he doesn't know the plan.
I'm so confused too, but this is a great plan.
It's something that your former master would have you do. Take out trash, supplies, see if there's any prisoners here. they are, you can go. You can say that you're on your way to see the prisoner.
Maybe you're meant to bring food for them or something.
So Clark wants food. Prisoner brought to him? Got it.
I
Guard
mean,
wants you to check the prisoner's
articles.
strengths.
Well, this will
Okay. Chilbu's got this. Chilbu is
Walking with confidence.
walking with swagger. Swaggy walk.
All right. You hear from up on the bridge, got him out, as it speaks Goblin to you.
No.
Shit.
We didn't.
You know that Clark was speaking common.
Yes. Clark, prisoner now.
Oh, great.
Does
He
it
got
seem
you
like he's
talking in
picking
this.
up on that?
He got you talking in
shit.
this stupid tongue too.
Well, I'm not going to be the one that pisses him off. You saw what happened last time.
Yeah, I did.
So,
Yeah.
it seems like he wants the prisoner brought. I don't know why, but
All right. Well, why are you asking me? I'm the lookout.
well, just point me in the right direction then. I'm not even supposed to be in this area. I was supposed to watch the road, but Clark sent me. So,
Real quick, roll me a deception check.
come on, man.
Well,
Come on, man.
You said
I
something,
could do
and
this.
I had to.
I could do it. I could do it. Believe.
Oh!
That's not a lot to
Can't-
believe.
Can
He eyes you suspiciously, because you seem to imply that you didn't know where you were going.
Can Veritas you speak with the goblin, like try and make him think that, like when he talks, make him think it's his own thoughts, and think this is.
Yeah, you're trying to Jedi mind trick the goblin.
I am trying to Jedi mind trick the goblin.
Not the goblin you're looking for.
Tobu is thinking very hard. Ghost Sword, please kill him.
I will say, roll me a deception check, Nick.
Okay.
And may your deception be stronger than mine.
It is.
What do you say in the mind of this poor goblin?
He says, Clark been getting new recruits. These guys don't know anything. Ugh.
Oh, you're one of the new guys. Well,
Yes.
well, if you go under the bridge, it'll loop around, and then you just need to make a right. And don't mind our boys in there; they're just waiting for the word and gives you a wink.
Under the bridge, loop around to the right.
Yes.
What was that word again? Oh, still mimicking his own thoughts. He says, what was that word again?
What was what word?
You give him the word. Because he said that.
To think of the word.
Make me another deception check, Vitas.
Alright.
You know, the when I say the word, I mean we'll flood the whole damn cave.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And that was kind of like in his head because he was remembering.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I switch back to Chilbu, and Veritas says, they plan to flood the cave. They're given the word.
What word?
Virgil, with your mentally speaking to the goblin, you would understand that the word is just hyperbole, and it's actually just when he lets the other goblins know that they're intruders.
Yeah, it's just they'll flood the cave.
So I should let them know there's intruders?
If you want the cave to be flooded, that is.
I mean, I can.
Which I do not
I'm
think
kind
is
of-
a great idea.
I have limited options here. This guy's staring at me. I'm talking to a ghost sword in my mind.
Just keep going to the prisoners.
Okay. I guess I will keep walking under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Let me know if anything happens, and I will warn the others. And by the way, the sword is still talking in the goblin voice.
Oh.
Some attributes.
I can fully see around this corner, and I'm not happy about moving any forward. More forward.
The other goblins turn to you and just like, goblin. More speaking goblin again.
Oh shit. Filling this loop and come around and just looking around. I mean, I feel like that's metagaming. God damn it. Clark says that we need to question the prisoner.
Oh? When do you say that? Isn't he right over there? And
No, me and my gang.
roll a deception.
God damn it. Oh, Ghost Sword, if you care about me at all, give me your strength. Nope.
Seeing as this is bombing,
Well, first off, you actually don't see.
I don't see
But
it.
secondly,
Right.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this one for a particular reason. But I will keep that to myself. Oh, you're with the Cragmaws. I didn't think Clark liked the Cragmaws, but whatever. Yeah, the prisoner's down that way, and he'll point kind of over to here.
Hey, Chilpu will try not to say anything else to anyone ever and keep walking. Why do I feel like I'm walking in a circle?
Because you are.
Why have I not found this prisoner?
Yeah, he's down that way, and the goblin will point down that way. Virgil, did you step up?
He's wanting to step around the corner enough to see bridge, just to see if Boo crosses the bridge.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
So, Chilbu, as you are walking back up to where you are now on the bridge, you see the goblin look out, kind of look at you, and then glance over and see Virgil as Virgil slips on a loose rock and just like, oh shit, go tell the others they're coming. Kind of pointing at you and telling you to go give the signal to the other goblins.
Jilbu, now it's your chance. And like that same goblin voice is saying, go, kill him. I don't think the others will notice if we get him right now.
Also, yeah, you keep proceed.
Chilbu will go, what? Where? And he'll move forward to see if he can get a better view of what this goblin's looking at. Sorry, my roll 20 is messing with me.
Go tell the others there's a human in here. We're gonna flood the cave and wash them out.
How far away from this guy am I right now?
You're within distance to strike. No, not that way. The other way.
I know that I'm caught.
You see him going back and forth with Chilbu. And you definitely know that you slipped on the rocks and were a little.
Yeah. You will. The goblin has to make a wisdom save.
Oh, glad you said that before I pressed this button.
I'm so sorry, Troy. He rolled a natural 20.
Hey, good thing these are just cantrips. I don't give a shit.
For the ghost sword.
Okay, so he goes to draw his bow, and you come around with this shoddy goblin scimitar and slice his head off.
Oh my god.
And he falls forward into the stream and just starts floating away.
Good job, Chilbu.
That worked out better than I thought. We'll relay to the party that's in the cave. Far the coast is clear.
Jump off the bridge. I had to reset myself.
As he watches like the decapitated goblin body.
Chilbu will try to push the rest of the body into the water.
The head rolls off.
Veritas informs Master Virgil, of where the location of the slaves are.
Chilbu is thinking very hard and letting them know that the hobgoblin can enter this room that I just came out of. I'm assuming he picked that up from the fact that the guards pointed towards him.
Yes, they would have pointed towards him.
Chilbu's feeling very scared, but he's going to keep moving towards the guard. Or towards the prisoner. I'm hoping they watch my back.
Max, do I see this area or no?
You do see that area. You see, it kind of looks like steps, where there's this like gravelly area down here that kind of looks like it used to be like a little basin that the river kind of flowed into and deposited a lot of soil, and then it kind of steps up, and then another step up.
Damn all these
He'll go into that little alcove. To all do this guy. Okay. Does he see anything further up as he looks up into it?
Trio boss.
Not from where you're standing.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask is, does he see that light source or no?
No. Unfortunately, I can't do like levels or layers like that. So
Figured. Okay. How far up? Like, is it a 10 foot or
10
15 feet
yes.
up?
10 feet.
Okay, 10.
Yes.
Does he see what he's?
No, all I see is dirt and gravel right now. But
Does he
this
see?
is
Not yet.
Virgil will wave over Bosch and Eve to this location and whisper to him, "Looks like this is one way of getting in cavern that you may not be expecting." Oh, Bosch, if you could help the little one out with the climbing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Virgil will crawl up the first mound and hunker down in a crouched position.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
At climb speed, though.
I know you do, but you're standing right now, right? On this little ledge.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. As you climb up, with your natural ability of being able to easily scale and climb, you notice as you're going up that the rock is loose. So as you get up onto the ledge, it kind of crumbles away and you're able to nimbly dodge and not plummet.
This is going to be a little bit more of a
Sure,
challenge.
Chilbu, the goblins look at you and kind of go, "What the heck are you?"
Oh fuck! They can see me from here.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Couldn't see me. Shit.
They're right there.
Well, I didn't. Well, he said, "What the fuck are you?" Not who the fuck are you?
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck are you?" Let me put you. Let me say one thing. Dark vision is in grayscale. You are now in light.
Yes, I realized that once I came around the corner, but I couldn't see the lights until I stepped on the square. Clark sent me to interrogate the prisoner.
Roll a deception check.
He only 5 feet away from me, like up in
Yes,
maybe a few.
You do see him.
One of this shit's got to work, right?
I didn't.
Not today.
So, like, are you like a red goblin or what? Well, if you're in for the
What?
prisoner, they drag him out, and you see this human man beaten and battered. Looks like he's on the precipice of death. Here he is.
And have I given you the information you need yet?
Huh? No, we were gonna ransom him.
So what?
Well, look at him. He's got all the shiny bits on him. It's clearly important.
That's why I'm here. You guys obviously don't know the value of this. Are you guys climbing? Are you guys doing something?
Slowly but surely, motherfucker.
All right.
Sure.
Do you climb up, Virgil?
Was wanting. There we go. I was wanting him to get further in. I hear him chattering with someone, right?
Yes, this is in common.
Okay. Yeah, Virgil will not double click it open, but climb up. And hearing that he's talking to someone.
I would need a stealth check.
Chobu is
Okay,
pushing
I
back,
was
saying humans are
wasn't
more
trying to be stealthy because what I was going to do is get up there into this area and then cast sleep in this area.
Oh no, they might have more hit points than
Look out.
Chobu.
Look out, Red Goblin, a human! And, go over the desk.
Jobu will dive this way.
That is a ledge up. Like,
It's a ledge up.
yes, that's 10 feet up.
He will scramble that way then.
Can we also say that you said this slope is about 10 feet?
Yes. It doesn't take
Can
much
I-
to climb. It's just difficult terrain.
Can I pick up Eve and just put her on the top?
How tall are you?
I think on here. I wrote 6'5" on the character sheet.
Yeah. Easy enough to put Eve up there.
I mean, it could be like a slight toss to get her up there, but
Thank you, boss.
Yes, but Veritas,
oh,
I'll let you get your sleep off, and we'll see how that affects them.
20.
Great, but
And,
2, that's at least 1 or 2 asleep, at least.
right. And what is the order that it goes in?
Never really use this. Okay, so
Like, does it go from highest to lowest, or lowest to
the
highest?
total number.
Lowest to highest.
Yeah, lowest to highest.
All right. And what
The
is
prisoner falls asleep.
And what's the cube? What cube is it? Is a cube, right?
20 foot has a sphere on it.
Oh, it's a sphere. Then please tell me where you are putting it.
Like center of the room to get as much coverage as possible.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Childu's in that.
So
Well
then.
then.
And then we'll start setting this one. Eight. And those are the people that are asleep. And I will need initiative.
All right.
Oh, no. Roll better than you have been, you stupid die.
Oh,
Ooh.
not been
Hey.
above 5.
Did I not even roll? Sorry.
I got a 1.
You roll initiative, Eve?
Oh boy, okay.
Hey.
Come to the party. Damn.
I clicked my token first, but I think I'm just not on the initiative tracker.
Or not. Rolled a really good initiative.
Apparently not good enough, golly.
18 ain't good enough?
I'm going
Dude, I haven't
fourth.
seen double digits at all.
Actually, Eve might go before me. Cassandra, what's your dex score?
Is 14.
So you're tied.
We're tied. Did you allow Chilbu to make it up, or is he still trying to scramble up this path?
Would you fly?
No. Or if I did, it would be kind of stealthy. I wanna. I want to be red goblin, not red flying goblin.
Because it's steeper than a lot of the other stuff that you found.
Okay. So probably didn't make it.
But anyway, it is this goblin's turn. This goblin, who was holding Sildar, is going to throw him off the ledge. He takes 1 point of damage and is unconscious.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know if Joel could tell the difference. He was sleeping anyway.
You hear a sickening crack as he hits the ground.
Oh. Yeah. That's never...
Next guy's asleep. Bosh.
Okay. I think we left me at the bottom of this slope, so I'm going to be climbing it.
Right. It'll cost you 10 feet of movement to climb that. And then another... Basically, the slopes are difficult terrain. So... You can get to here with 25 feet of movement.
Okay. I mean, my movement is 30. You're saying like from here it would be 25?
No, from you're standing right now.
Okay. So you're saying I could make it here with all of my movement, and that would be it?
No, you have 5 feet of movement left. But the problem is that
okay.
it's kind of crowded.
Yes. This is true. Shit. And the ones who were marked are asleep?
Yes,
the goblins?
They have fallen prone and are asleep.
Okay. And from where I am, I'm gonna chuck a javelin at this goblin.
Alright, chuck it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It buries deep into the goblin's chest. Anything else for your turn?
That's all that I've got.
Right. Chilbu. Chilbu. Chibli? Chimby.
Chill boo, Mr. Don't like mispronunciation.
You'll
Chill boo will. Chobu will yell up to these goblins. Go get reinforcements. I'll hold them here. And he will turn around and put his shield and sword towards whoever's standing in front, Virgil.
Alright, if that's all you're doing on your turn, then Eve.
oh boy.
You are a halfling, so you can occupy friendly spaces. Well, actually,
Hey!
you can occupy any spaces.
That's awesome, because I can't see anything from back here.
Oh yeah, you left your light. Your light would be good.
Yeah, I did mention that it was by her feet, so thank you. Yeah, she's just gonna sneak forward so she can see what the heck's going on. Oh, I didn't mean to move the light, but that's fine. Like, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay.
The ones with marks are asleep.
Okay. Can she discern the unfortunate state of our lovely sergeant already, or?
He's on the ground, and there seems to be some blood pooling around him.
Oh boy. God, you stopped all my healing!
Yep,
Okay,
yes, you're
but it's still a thing to stabilize with a successful medicine check, isn't it?
Yes, but you have to get to him.
Okay, well, that's gonna be my goal. Hang on, where did I go from? I moved.
There are 2 sleeping goblins you'd have to crawl over.
Oh boy.
You do have enough movement to get to him. But
Dude,
only
excellent.
Just, but only just. And you'd be standing atop a goblin doing it.
Oh, is this not a spot I can stand?
The wall.
Because we don't have a lot going on here.
Stay back, wench.
So yes,
Wench?
you
I
can't,
don't know
you can't
the
stay
curses.
He will shove past you over and be like,
Ah!
out of my way, foul creature.
Roll me a deception check.
From whom?
Deception or performance?
Equally
question.
bad at both.
Either works.
Deception hasn't been treating me well. Let's try the other
Can
one.
I roll either?
Hey!
You roll as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Chilbu is just a good performer.
Yeah.
He's just
The
not a good
showman
liar.
over here.
Okay.
Come on, Eve, make it convincing.
Oh, I'm okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes, I would like one from you as well. Deception or performance, your choice.
gonna go performance because I am proficient. Oh, real glad I chose performance.
So, one of the goblins squints. This one up top. But anyway, would you like to do anything else?
God, yeah. Can I try and stabilize these poor gentlemen?
Please roll me a medicine check.
Will do. I have a +0. Let's see how this goes.
He is stabilized.
Oh, thank goodness. Hang in there, sir. And for my bonus action... Yeah, for my bonus action, Eve will strum a very quick lyre melody and be like, "You guys have got this!" And give Virgil, her last bardic inspiration die.
Virgil.
Inspired.
Ah, damn it.
Every single time you do.
Avenge him. Go get Clark.
This guy who's got a javelin in him is going to attempt to run up to Virgil. Weird spacing. We're gonna roll with it, and he will attempt to attack you. Wow, did my dice hate you, Troy?
Probably.
He rolled nat 20.
I'm probably gonna go down then.
That's like 3 nat 20s.
All right, Max, go ahead, kill his character. The next one I make, you're gonna fucking hate.
You take 5 points of damage.
Multiplied.
No, that's it.
Oh,
Did he just hit him with the back of the javelin that was inside of him?
Just swings around and tries to and rips out the javelin, which punks you in the face.
Master Virgil.
This goblin is
Hit him, brother.
going to look down at Eve. And is going to take out his short bow because he's 10 feet in the air. We'll try and shoot at the poor halfling. What's your AC?
13.
I'm so sorry. He hits with 13.
Oh boy.
My squishy friends.
For
Yep.
6 damage as you are treating this man and it impales in your shoulder.
That's not good.
That goblin's asleep. Virgil, it's your turn.
Virgil being very pissed off at this goblin is going to lunge at the goblin and attempt to bite him.
Bite this goblin.
Bite him.
Damn it. It's a matter of
Unfortunately.
use my bardic.
Brother.
Oh, you are bardic inspired.
You are.
And
So 16.
Another 6.
roll damage, and you lunge out and sink your teeth. These very sharp incisors go into his neck, and you take a drink.
Heal
salty.
for 5.
It's a bit salty but gamey. And he is a lot more shriveled than he once was.
And for his bonus action, gonna cast Healing Word on the sergeant.
On the sergeant?
Yes, because he cannot die.
He was already stabilized, wasn't he?
He is stable.
Goblins can,
unconscious.
goblins can still kill him.
Does that wake him up?
It would wake him up with healing word.
Okay. Because I know he was asleep. That was the whole situation. Broke that.
Well, technically, he lost the sleep effect when he was damaged,
I see.
as his eyes sort of flutter away. I need to give him advantage.
Keep hitting me with 20s and shit. I'm gonna fuck some shit up at least a little bit.
Oh no. My incredible acting is gonna get me stabbed in the back.
Well, you should have stopped acting when I went up there, but
I want these two to run away so that they open the path.
Sword of the Far Realm, it is your turn.
With the far realm.
bitch.
That was actually not supposed to come out of my mouth.
I mean, I didn't hear it.
My
Oh, you didn't know his
apologies.
full name.
No, that's all
Yeah.
good.
Colin, I love your gift, Jesus.
That is my bad, Nick. I've been mentally referring to you that, and I just sort of absentmindedly said it.
No, it's all good. It does not have any meaning whatsoever.
I mean, it has some meaning.
And I can see one of the goblins on the ledge, right?
Yes.
And it can hear like a whisper in its ear and it hears unforgivable. Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. I got a 13.
He fails.
All right. What happens?
He takes
Our word kill.
8 psychic damage.
And which one were you targeting?
I was targeting this one.
This one. Once again, reaches for his ears, just get out, and blood oozes from his ears as he collapses.
Disgusting.
He's dead. He is still asleep. Gosh.
Okay.
Also, I'm able to move through friendly spaces without any trouble.
Nice. I would also ask, because I think Jason and Max, you both signed up for Blades in the Dark.
I am currently looking to message Richard and tell him that I'm holding you guys up a little bit.
Okay.
Figured after this combat we would have stopped.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that in case it was getting ignored. But yeah, so